Hello and welcome to today's video. I had a subscriber ask me on a private message on how to get to know your area better. So I live near Lake Erie, so I have many different types of books that I can use to get information. A lot of these books have very descriptive areas that show each main section of the coast in very great detail. Has pictures and very detailed maps. I believe almost every state who has major waterways has a book similar to this. Ohio also has a river edition, which I'm not going to show because it's basically the exact same thing, but it shows almost every single river in the state. So getting to know wildlife better, as I said in a previous episode, I said National Audubon Society Field Guide. This is the North American Mammals version. They have it for reptiles and birds, mammals of course, and also have fish as well. It's great to know. It breaks it down into the different orders, which is insectivora and stuff like that. These are just different mammals. It does give you a very detailed look. So the best way to find your region is if you go all the way to the back of the book. Here it will give you, if I can get to it, it will give you the state. And let's say I'm in Michigan. The first shrew here, it's on the very first page, it says Arctic shrew. You can go all the way across to go down to Michigan. It's just like using a times table. It'll have a circle if it's there, and then it'll also tell the region, especially if we have the Northern Peninsula and then we have the mitten for Michigan. So if it has a circle and an N in it for Michigan, it means you're in northern Michigan and you can see those there. Another great place to look is going to the back of the book. I'm going to be using Michigan as an example again. You can look up the state. In some versions, you can do this. I'm going to guess this is the wrong version. I have multiple versions of the same book. They come out with another one of these. I think it's every 2 to 5 years. It just depends. They come out with a new version. Some versions of it, they do updates sooner than others. They have like intermediary type of editions where it might not be the whole book. It might just be the new editions that they have. So it'll be like a much thinner, almost pamphlet-like. Another great thing to get is, along with the Sibley book that I showed you earlier in another video, are naturalist notebooks. So what these are, it shows you how to do most of this stuff, how to watch nature, how to get exactly what you need to write down in this notebook. Skills of observation, it tells you exactly what to record, what you should record. Ask how and why is the biggest thing with this. Breaks it down into sections, into flowers, into birds, what you see. And it goes on, I believe, for over 100 pages, I believe. All the way up to page 95, so almost 100 pages. See here, I started writing. Sorry for the sloppy handwriting, but I did start writing. I wrote down, this was all the way back in 2018. I was not the best record holder, but there was a weather advisory on the 1st of January 2018. I wrote down a major event. There were 2 men who went missing in Toledo. I believe they were elderly men. And then I wrote the high was 8 degrees Fahrenheit The low was 4 degrees Fahrenheit, and then I also did the wind chill temperature, which was negative 25 degrees Celsius. And that was on the 2nd. On the 3rd I was going to, but I ended up not. I've done several days throughout the booklet. Not the best timekeeper in this book, at least. I have whole notebooks and journals written down of major events that have happened over the years and stuff like that. I've been keeping them since 2019. So that was right before I got this. Another great thing to get is, especially for medical things, is the Mayo Clinic Book to Alternative Medicine. So a lot of people think alternative medicine is like acupuncture and stuff like that, and you're right. But it also talks about herbal medicines, and different things like that, uses for vitamins, magnesium, different metals and stuff like that. It helps a lot, especially if you are a prepper or a survivalist and stuff like that. It will teach you in this book how to use different plants. So let's say we have soy, we have St. John's wort. Stinging nettle is a big one in my area, so I'll go over the stinging nettle with you. Stinging nettle, the leaves and stem of stinging nettle, Urtica dioica, are covered with tiny hairs containing a histamine, an irritating chemical when it comes into contact with the skin. That's why it's called stinging nettle. The plant is often used for treating enlarged prostate, often with the combination of saw palmetto. It can also be used to treat allergic rhinitis, arthritis, joint pain, and insect bites. You can also make it into teas. I believe that's actually how they recommend you use it. Doesn't really tell you. Yep, it does. It can be consumed as a vegetable or made into a tea. So that's how you use this book for the most part. You just go through and look it up. Mayo Clinic even did it. So it's a reputable source. Again, like I said in a previous book, if it's a hardcover, you can take off the flashy cover and just have a basic book like this. I had the cover on just to show you that. But make sure to subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you're interested in anything in particular. I will make videos as often as I can. We have a group that we are having that's going to be meeting in the spring or summer. It's called Survivalist Jamboree. Hope you come out and learn with us. We're going to be having a whole bunch of setups available. We might bring in some vendors. We're not sure at the moment, but we're getting that all through and on a headway. If you join that group, we'll keep you posted. Have a great day.